Hey everybody. Hi, how you doing? Got a few little chores to do today, not much. Don't have a whole lot of content for today. Phone's about to fall out. Quality production here. Kim come out and picked the garden yesterday, and she's pretty good at that. She picked a whole bunch of tomatoes, and she found a few more pickles that she missed. So don't think there's a whole lot to pick. However, I do need to go up here to the neighbor's house, and they're out of town for the weekend. So we are going to go up there and I don't know, make sure everything's fine, check on the cows, make sure their little dog is fed, watered. Weather is super nice out here today. I don't know what I'm going to do in this video. I've got a little bit of B-roll footage, or whatever you want to call it, that I've taken throughout the week, and I may put it together and just put it all on one video just so I can get it off of my camera and have it somewhere. So probably do that. So this video probably isn't going to make a whole lot of sense, but hey, that's what a vlog is, you know. It just really doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just your thoughts and your, you know, whatever. Just kind of split it out there and let it land where it might land. Whew. It's hot up here out of the shade though. Had quite a bit of rain over the last couple evening storms. I must say not a lot of rain, but some heavy, loud storms. Probably got a couple inches of rain, but man, it comes some thunder and some lightning. Oh, that wasn't good. No damage, thankfully. Hello, Miss Twig. Hello, Miss Twig. You got plenty of food and water? You got plenty of food and water? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So she's doing good. I'm assuming my brother came and took care of her, because somebody has. Because I checked her last night and she had enough food to make it through the night, but she would have needed fresh food this morning, and she's got it. So thanks, bub. I hope he took care of fed and watered the cows too, because I did not. We'll get over here around the garden. May have to snatch some of his vegetables. Oh, range cubes. I think all that's fine. Yeah, I think all that's fine. Cattle trough is full. So all that's taken care of, so that was a wasted trip up here. I was looking at his vegetables, and it looks like they picked everything before they left, so that's all good. Got some good blooms on his okra. Tomatoes are a little orange. Baby. Hey. They think I've got vanilla wafers. They like some vanilla wafers. I don't have any. Don't know where he keeps them. So, I guess all the chores up here at the neighbor's house are done. And I didn't have to do a thing. Did you folks get any rain where y'all are at? Any storms? Hope you didn't have any damage. We had high winds, blew some little limbs out, but nothing that did any damage. We sure needed the rain. It was really, really dry here. Now it's not quite so dry. Settled the dust. And it actually cooled things off. I think this week the weather's supposed to be fairly nice. You know, mid-80s for what, middle of August isn't too bad, I guess. Could be worse. I think everybody is starting to come out of their sickness. I'm going to try not to get political in my videos, even though I am sometimes a political person. Really don't want to bring that to the channel too much. But I want to say this because it shouldn't be political. So I want to go ahead and say this. Please get your COVID shot. I don't understand why someone wouldn't try to help somebody else. I just don't get it. Even if you're not worried about it, catching it, why would you put someone at risk who just might catch it and be lethal? I just don't understand that. And I could go on and on and on about it, but I'm not going to. Just know that, you know, we've had COVID in our family, and we do have some unhealthy folks in our family, and everybody's fine, and you know, getting over everything. And thankfully, knock on wood, it hasn't hit our family as hard, but we have had a few brushes with COVID-19. And things seem to be on the up and up. It didn't hit us as hard. I, myself, and my wife, and my sons, both have been vaccinated, but still, folks in the family, even though you're vaccinated, you can still catch it, and you know, you won't get as sick. But the main thing is you run around after you've had your shot thinking that you're immune to everything, and you can still pass it on to someone who hasn't had the shot. Granted, that's not necessarily your fault. They should have already had the shot, but you know, some people are just hard-headed. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Like I said, I don't want to get too political on here. It might eventually come to that, to where I do start speaking more of my mind. But as for now, I don't want to get too political. Just know that you need to get your vaccine. You shouldn't worry about whether the government's trying to keep track of you or not knowing what's in the virus or in the vaccine because it was so new. You shouldn't worry about that kind of stuff. You're already carrying stuff on you that if the government wanted to track you, they could. And as far as not knowing what's in the vaccine. You know, you don't know what's in that other stuff that you take that the doctor prescribes to you either. And then you get home and you, yep, all that noise, look at that. Then you get home and you see a commercial for the same drug that the doctor just prescribed to you, and it says that you could, you know, heart failure and diarrhea, vomiting and all that stuff, and you still take it anyway. You know, the difference is, in my opinion, is the fact that this vaccine helps other people, not just you, to where when the doctor prescribes something for you, it's just for you, so it's easier for you to swallow that pill, for lack of a better word. But that's it. I'm through. I don't want to talk about it anymore right now. Oh, check out these five colored peppers. Chinese 5-color peppers. They're starting to change color again. So they were purple. Yep. Now they're turning yellow. Now they're turning yellow. That is a spider web in my hair. Yeah, not walking through there. Let the little garden spider have his place. I don't need it. Whew. So probably going to keep this video short, sweet. Didn't have a whole lot to say this week. I'll probably add some footage of a tree that fell across the road. I had to go cut that up and clear the road. Got some creek footage I might add, just to upload a few other things, I don't know. But kind of hurting for footage this week. You would think that after not videoing all week, when it comes to the weekend, you would have footage, but I really don't. I really don't have anything. Garden's all picked. It rained most of the weekend, late in the evening, so doing chores during the day is really not going to work. I had some ideas to do a few things, but a lot of them manual induced labor, and I think my wife's about to talk me into putting those off until fall when it starts cooling off a little bit. So probably wait on those projects till then. There was a hummingbird flying around and he was playing on some of the flowers. I was going to try to get a video of that, but he buzzed off. He didn't want none. He did not want any. Gonna have to mow the yard next week, maybe. Add that to my list. Did a little flea market, and I might add some of that to the video too. So like I said, it's gonna be a hodgepodge. Went to a little flea market. We stopped in there, wasn't a whole lot there. Oh, they had a few little cars. A little bit high on the price. Not really, I mean, they were probably worth, I think, the $3 that was wrote on them, whatever. But I didn't want to give $3 for them. They didn't mean $3 to me. I'd have give $1, $1.50, something like that. So that just goes to show you things are only worth what somebody's willing to pay. I wasn't willing to pay $3. And then went down the road and found actually 2 or 3 cars that were actually older still in the package for only $2. And then I actually paid that. I actually paid that for those. Well, don't really have a whole lot left to talk about. Just killing time. Being windy. Being windy. I was gonna look at the muscadines, but homie needs to cut his grass. I'm not walking through there. right now. We'll check them next week. Give them another week to grow. That's what I like to do. Give them another week to grow. Okay then. Chickens are gonna holler, and trucks are gonna drive around. And oh, it never fails. There was a bee right there that I was trying to video. He was playing in the flower blooms, but he decided he didn't want to play in the flower blooms. Oh, almost had you. He's doing his work. I don't want to disturb him. I do not want to disturb him. You know, she sends me out here to pick pickles. And I pick pickles. I put them in a basket. And then, you know, a day or two rolls around, and then I come out here thinking that she's picked the pickles. And then I come out here. Now look, folks, this isn't picking pickles. This is wasteful. You see what I'm saying? She picks her pickles and just throws them on the ground. I have to go find a basket, put them in the basket. She makes me cut them all up, put them in the jars. No, she no, she doesn't make me do that. Luckily, I just have to pick them and put them in a basket. Oh my God, the trucks are loud today. You'd think with it being the weekend, you know, that maybe the truck drivers would just, I don't know, have a day off. Okay, I'm gonna go try to, you know, mishmash 3 or 4 or 5 videos into one video and put something up. Like I said, sorry for the, I'll apologize ahead. I just spit all over the camera, I think. I will apologize ahead of time that this video is probably going to be a mishmash of all kinds of things. Like I said, just haven't really had any content. We've been a few places here and there, and we've been in quarantine. I don't. That's kind of a double negative or something like that. You know, been in quarantine but been everywhere. No, we've been in quarantine, and then after quarantine was over, you know, had to get out of the house for a little bit. So we masked up and we went to a couple little flea markets and went to the creek where there wasn't really anybody else at, and got in the water and played around a little bit. And so I might add those videos. They won't be very long. Throw a little music on them and upload them. But anyway, we're gonna go. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you in the next video.